too soon enough? Let me know. Is December too soon enough? Let me know. Basically, at UK Bright Education, we like to help our students depending on your timeline, depending on your budget, depending on your finances. We have to be very flexible with all of our students. The reason why? We don't want you to struggle. We need you to come here when you study in the UK, whether it's for Masters of Research, Masters, BSc, Bachelors, whatever it is, my friends. We have to make sure, as a responsible agent, as a British Council certified agent, we need to make sure, is my student, yes, I'm talking to you, is my student, not our student, ready? Because at the end of the day, if you are not ready, you will struggle, and that will be on our watch, and we don't want that on our conscience. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, you know very well, my friends, it is a Friday. I'm very grateful. I'm very blessed that you come here. I do not take it for granted. I know everybody says that, but it is the truth. I'm very, very grateful. So I'm going to give some parting information. I won't take too long, probably 10-15 minute max. I'm going to give you deadlines. I'm going to give you scholarships. I'm going to give you payment plans. If it is for you, good. If another university has let you down, that's okay. If it's not in your fate, we can't cry over that. If the Almighty says, no, I don't want you to go into that door, He creates another one. And our job at UK Bright Education, I didn't mean to be religious, but our job at UK Bright Education is to try to give you as many doors as we can. Good evening. Good evening, by the way. Right, I've been told off by my team, they cannot make short YouTube reels or YouTube shorts or reels from the lives because I keep talking to my students. They said, Afsana, you can't say hello Ifyani and then go back to your fact. Just stick to the subject. So I will say hello to everybody as soon as I'm done, and I'll answer your questions as soon as I'm done. Okay, right, I'm just going to stand here because that'll be a good thumbnail. So just bear with me, I'm being a bit weird. Okay, that's my reel. Right, so that's the thumbnail. You know what I mean, YouTube. Right, so basically here's the plan. Do you want to study a Masters in the UK for January, but really the CAS you'll get in January, but you'll actually start your course in Feb. I'm going to write, you know what I do. In the captions, I'll write the deadlines. You tell me whether you can do it. Okay, I have been told by my students who want to come in January that they're trying to get TB tests done, and that the next available date is actually next week. So people are booking TB tests to come. Right, here we go. Here's the plan. Right, this is from Montfort University, Leicester City, where I live. I live in Leicester. And this is my university because I'm a double alumni. I graduated from this university twice. Here we go. We have got 1, 2, 3 faculties out of 4 who have got an intake for January, February. I should say January. Right, so Art and Design and Humanities, Business and Law faculty, and Computing, Engineering and Media. If this sounds like you, DM me. Another thing. Story time. Once upon a time, a student calls me, says, Afsana Ma, me and my friends, we finish our course in January. We can't find a job. True story. I'm telling you as it happened. It only happened yesterday. So I had one student. She said, Afsana Ma, I don't know what to do. Shall I go for graduate route? Shall I go for the 2 years? Or shall I can't find a job. I don't know what to do. Shall I go for Masters? Shall I go to Malta? I'm confused. Shall I go for PhD? They are confused because they can't find a job. Okay, now you have to think as an agent, as a responsible agent, and probably as a parent, because probably the parents are paying. Okay, all students, not all students are fortunate, but some parents are still paying for their children. So you've got to think in the long term, what is good for them? Was their original Masters, was that good enough? Why did they go for that course? Why didn't they get the actual right advice to begin with so that they can be job ready? For example, De Montfort University, they have a very high post-graduation. Within 6 months, more than 95% of the graduates get employment. You don't need to believe me. What I'll do just for you guys, on Thursday, I'm going to do a live, because I'm a sad person, I'm going to do this. I'm going to take you literally to the doorstep of the careers department where they're open every day. 10 o'clock to I think 3 o'clock, open service. You are an international student, you have the full right to use their careers department because your success is their success. When I hear one of my students who's struggling, who can't find a job, heartbreaker. I'm heartbroken because I've just tried to help them, but then maybe I didn't do my job properly. So then, for example, I've got one student, she's finished. I asked her straight away, what are you going to do? What's your plan? She goes, Ma, I'm going to go for 2 years. I don't know what I'm talking about. Actually, we're talking about Montfort University. What am I doing? Right. So basically, I'm going to finish the story. It'll come to the end. So she said, Ma, I finished my degree in September. I've got my distinction. I need to find a job. Do you know what I said? No. I'm going to ask you guys. Guess what Afsana would say to a student if they ask that question. So the student asked me, I've just finished, I've graduated Afsana. I can't find a job. What shall I do? What would I say? Let's see if any of you guys would know what I'd say. I really want to know if you guys know me by now. Let's see. Anybody, just one person, say something. Just say something. Anybody? Now I am going to say hello. Hello, Sunhera. Hello, Naomi. Hello, Hajra. Assalamu alaikum. Hello, Bemu. Hello, Tino. Hello, DK Carrie. These are my posse. This is my group. Do you know what I say? You're not going to like it. She didn't like it either. You guys are too slow or Instagram's too slow. Okay. Hello, Bizima. Right, so story time. Student, she finished her master's in September. She can't find a job. Okay, she can't find a job. But her student visa, I don't know if you know, guys, in this country, if for example, if your degree starts in September, then you fit your visa, it should be for 12 months, so it should be September. But in actual fact, in the UK, they give you an extra 1 month or 2 months. So now we're at the end of October, now in November. She said, Afsana Ma, what shall I do? I don't have a job. So do you know what I said? I said, leave the city and go where there are jobs. Don't be comfortable. Do not be comfortable. You have no time. You go where there are jobs. Don't be settled and comfortable and you think, I've lived in this house, everything's nice and cheap, my kids have settled, blah, 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 blah. You have to go where there are jobs because that is your future. So I told her, look, De Montfort University, another thing, real time, another thing about De Montfort University is once you've graduated from De Montfort University, you can actually become the alumni for life. You will actually have access to their career services till death. Okay, till death. So that's what it is. Oh my goodness, do you know what? I was really hoping an OND student would come. Right, this is Oluwa Fikayomi. Oluwa Fikayomi. Do you know what? I'm so glad you came because I've got something just for you. Right, so basically, so that's the story. I need to move on. I'm wasting time again. Right, so basically, if you are an OND holder, I have my OND result, but I don't have the fund yet. In that case, Olawa Bude, could you kindly DM me? I'm happy to help you for September intake. Okay? Don't hurt yourself in the process just because of finance. Don't struggle. We don't want any of our students to struggle. If you need to have the means, if you don't have the means, don't come. I'm not being nice today. Don't come and struggle. That is not how we work in the UK. You know, everywhere around the whole world, the cost of living is high everywhere. Everywhere, and especially in West Africa, the Naira is weak as it is. You are struggling as it is with that currency weakening day by day. But if you don't have the funds, wait till the next intake. We're happy to help you. I'm a direct partner for De Montfort University. Right, I'm digressing again. Right, so basically, let me tell you the deadlines that will help. The application deadline for De Montfort University is 16th of December. Someone write this down. The CAS Request Deadline, you won't believe this, is 20th of January, 2020. Okay, but that is for if you are going for priority service for your visa application. You know you have to spend, I think, £1,000 for priority service to get your visa approved quickly within days. If you want to do that. If you don't want to pay priority service, here we go. The standard request deadline is 13th of January, 13th. So it's like 2 weeks after New Year's. So I want you to understand this. This is quite important about deadlines. Usually I don't give deadlines, but I'm giving it because if you want to come... another story. One of my students, she was so disappointed because we were so close for her not to come in January. I said, I told my student that if you can't come for January, just come to May. She absolutely nearly blew my ear away on the phone. She said, Afsana, have you gone mad? Have you gone mad? Do you not know how our currency is? I can't stay one more day here. If I keep prolonging, I'm going to lose out. We have to make January work. We have to make January work. I don't care. So that's, I take that because she's my student client. That's my job. I'm happy to take that on board. So we talked through that. What can we do? Can we do this? Can we do that? Can we do this? And she said, Afsana, we've found a solution. I'm going to give you the documents by Monday. We are going full steam ahead for January because students do not want to come later than normal. Okay, because it's a loss. It's a loss. I feel that now. Really, when my student said that to me, she goes, Afsana, it's a good job you're online because I'm absolutely angry. I'm not going to say the swear word because I'm absolutely angry. If I was face to face with you, it would have been a bit different. But luckily you were online. But this is the situation. You cannot not let me come to January. I have to come because it's just too much of a loss if I come later on. So I take that on board. And I'm so glad I'm here. Okay, anyway. Right, so let's see. You've got HND and an OND. I wish to travel with my husband. Is this something you can also help with? Oh my goodness. I just say no. Not with HND. This is heartbreaking for me. I'm sorry to say. For MRes, they'll accept. I'm supposed to be talking about something else. I'll talk about the MRes later on, but DM me. Right, so I've told you about the deadlines for Montfort University. I've told you with regards to the faculties which are involved. I need to do my bit. Right, for art and let me talk about computing, engineering and media. We've got aeronautical engineering, artificial intelligence, computing, cybersecurity, data analytics, electronic engineering, bear with me, energy and sustainable development, engineering management, information systems management, mechanical engineering, mechatronics and robotics, software engineering, smart grids and power systems, sustainable built environment. Okay? Now, for business and law, we have for OND holders, Business Management BA, Bachelor of Arts. Also for MSc people, International Business Management, Marketing Management MSc, MBA, Global MBA, Project Management MSc. Art and Design Humanities faculty, we have Architecture and Sustainability. We have Fashion Management with Marketing and Sport Management. Did anybody like any of those? Someone say you like something, because otherwise what's the point of coming here? What's the point? Okay, right. So I've told you about the subject. Let me tell you about the money because obviously that's what you're going to talk about. The deadline for paying a deposit if you want to get the scholarship is 20 December. International scholarship is 2,000. If you pay the full fee, you get another £500. So maximum scholarship could be £2,500 depending on which faculty. E.g., the cheapest course I have. You won't believe this. Someone please apply for this. I beg. Right. Art, Design and Humanities, their fees after scholarship is 13,800. I'm not going to say wow because you're probably tired like me. Right. But the initial deposit, and they're all 16 months. They are all 16 months. What does that mean? What's the benefit of coming on a course for 16 months? Do you know? It's because you have a summer holiday in the middle. You have the opportunity to work full time. Okay? If you're interested, DM me now. That was a reel. Okay, or a YouTube short. Right, so that's that. For computing, engineering and media, we've got all those engineering and computer related courses. They're all 14,600. All of them, they're less than £15,000. Less than £15,000. So why not? It's a good course. Right, and the initial deposit for all of these is 7,300, and then you pay the remaining fee after enrollment in 2 installments. Okay, I will be talking about MRes at another live. Just bear with me at another live. Right. So next is Bachelor of Law. So that's it. Right. I think I'm done. It's nearly 6 o'clock, so I need to do the next live, which I'll talk about later. Right. So if you'd like admission for January intake, I've given you the deadlines. Have a think about it. I'm more than happy to share with you everything. Well, just DM me. DM us. That's all you need to do. Share your WhatsApp number, your email address, and your full name so I know how to address you. And then we'll send you a thank you email and then a Google link so you can upload your documents. If you don't have time like me, if we're both busy, I'll just send you the Google link and you can upload it straight away. Remember, consultation is free. Counseling is free. Application submission is free. Application management is free. We do not let go until you have settled at university. We are not the kind of people where you get the offer and then we disappear. No, we look after you. Okay, seriously, whether it's WhatsApp, if you're in my city or wherever, we do look after our students because you are here for the betterment for your lives. And if we've done our job, then, then it's worth it. Then it's worth it. Until next time, my friends, take care. Next live is in a couple of minutes. Bye-bye.